Hey YouTube. Hey, I wanted to share a private message I got. I found it pretty entertaining, and it says, Cole Silver, why do you call yourself Cole Silver? You're not buying silver. You obviously don't like silver. Why are you in the silver community? Well, that's a very nice message. Thank you very much. And let me explain why for those of you who might not get it. And that is because I've been buying silver from 1986 all the way through 2010. I sold the vast majority of my holdings in 2010 and in 2011. And during most of that time, there wasn't either any or very much social media or people talking about precious metals. And then all of a sudden, when the boom came in 2010 and 11, all of a sudden lots of people became interested in silver, especially as that price was more attainable to the average citizen. And the social media was dominated at that time, though, with not just average citizens. It was dominated with salespeople, and there were a lot of sales pitches that were going on. And I can remember with great clarity watching some what appeared to be really smart people talking about the history of precious metals and silver and showing technical charts, explaining head and shoulder patterns and giant wedge patterns and diamond bottoms and etc. Things that were above my head in knowledge. And I started fearing that I had sold too early because these people seemed very smart and they made really good arguments that silver was going to continue to go up into the 60s, 80s, hundreds, and maybe even higher. But as history has shown, through 2012, 13, 14, and 15 at least, that those people were wrong. And those that have followed their advice, thinking that spot was going to go up and thinking that they were going to continue to make money, they were mistaken. So it became clear to me that not only were some people giving incorrect information, I mean, they were propagating just flat out misinformation in hopes to keep you and I buying. And I really enjoy studying and researching the various precious metal theories that are out there. I've always used the Fed decisions, the how the dollar is doing, and watching the stock market as my criteria for helping me decide what to buy and what not to buy. And recently, there's an ad on that I think is a great example of how we are often misled. On Fox News right now, they're running an ad right now, and there's a line in that ad that says that the largest bank in the United States is stockpiling silver. What do they know that you don't? Well, that is a great sales pitch. And my common sense tells me that if the largest bank in the U.S. is stockpiling silver, they're certainly not stockpiling it because they think the price is going to go down. They obviously have good information on the markets, and it seems like a great pitch that would motivate me and you to buy silver. But there is a little bit more to the story than that. And when they ask the question, what do they know that you don't? I decided to start doing some research and trying to maybe find out what the answer to that is. Well, the bank they're talking about is J.P. Morgan Chase. That's the largest bank in the U.S. And it's absolutely true that since the boom, they are the largest stockpilers of silver. They have several 100 million ounces. And your common sense would say, hey, this sounds very similar to the Hunt brothers. The Hunt brothers accumulated the largest stockpile because that gives the owner of that stockpile has the ability to affect or impact the price and manipulate the market. And the Hunt brothers did just that, made the prices boom up, and their intent was to make a ton of money when the prices boomed up. But J.P. Morgan Chase has a very different motivating factor than the Hunt brothers. J.P. Morgan Chase, what a lot of people don't understand is that they are the owners and sellers of thousands of debt instruments that are part of the global monetary system. These debt instruments are paper items that people can make money off of through all types of buying and selling. JP Morgan moves trillions of dollars, trillions with a T, daily with these debt instruments. And JP Morgan knows that what motivates people to be interested and keep using these debt instruments is the fact that precious metals are not currently attractive. The prices are going down, which makes people look for other avenues to invest in. And so JP Morgan Chase benefits by keeping the price down, unlike the Hunt brothers that benefited by keeping the price up. So when that ad says, what does the largest bank in America know that you don't know? Well, that's what they know. They know that by keeping the price low, they are going to profit more. They can make much more money off these instruments than they could ever make by the price of silver booming up. And so that's just one example of some of the advertisements that are out there that it's important to look a couple steps deep and to understand what is the story behind the story. I guess that's my reason for being here. I'm not selling anything. I'm not making any money off any decisions you all make. All I'm trying to do is share my hobby of researching information and share those findings with you all. And then you all can put that into your big bucket of information that you're gaining as you learn more and more about this stuff, and use information from all these different sources to make the best decision for you. So if you're in the PM market and for the purpose of spot going up, that's really important information. If you're one of the speculative people that are out there buying silver items or any type of item just for the fact that you can hopefully turn around and sell it for more money, then this video is probably not of great interest to you. So that's the reason why I call myself Cole Silver. That's why I'm here. I'm looking forward to buying silver again, but until the debt instruments have run their course, it's not the time for me. Talk with y'all later.